Greetings, Cubs. Welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. So today we're going to be doing a reading on MaMaMoo. I didn't get to them in time before any announcements about their contract was out. But I'm here now, so we're gonna do what it does, and we're gonna find out what's going on. It looks like two of the members are still in talks about what they're going to do, if they're going to rejoin the company or if they're going to leave. I just thought it was funny because I think one of our lives I was saying that for MaMaMoo, because someone asked me about their contract and said, oh well, MaMaMoo's contracts are renewing soon, who do you think would stay? I said I think they all should stay because they're very successful, but also Kwasa and I believe Solar should go solo because they'd probably make more money and survive that way. But we're gonna go ahead and just hop into it and see what actually is going to happen, or at least what I can pick up. There's no guarantee that it may or may not, that it will happen. So, take all readings with a grain of salt. This is a legend for entertainment purposes only. Let's have fun and enjoy this reading. All right, so where am I going to start off with for MaMaMoo? Let's go ahead and see the energy around them. What kind of energy is around MaMaMoo? So I'm going to go for this card that's here. Okay, so we have Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. I think I already know where this is going. I kind of want to pull another one of these, but I'm going to put this to the side first because I also want to pull a Les Vampire card. So, oh my goodness. Okay, sorry, they were falling all over the place, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop a reading on your fave. And feel free to leave suggestions in the comment section below. Love conquers all, enduring loyalty, eternal love, lasting commitment. Ooh. Interesting. But what's even more interesting to me is that both of these cards sort of have a wild animal represented in it. Animals that can't be tamed, like wolves. And this card is titled Lioness, Lord. I'm mixing whale because there's a whale in the background, so I was like whale, wow. Anyway, a lioness. And then there is a mermaid in the background. So it's almost like I feel like this is someone who feels like they've done everything that they needed to do, and they feel like they have been very loyal staying as long as they have. You know what I mean? Almost like they've grown and they're like, okay, I may be ready to move on. I don't feel like, almost like not feeling like it is a betrayal to move on, feeling like, hey, I've done my part. I've stayed until my contract was up. I participated and did what I need to do. But I'm definitely getting that someone is kind of ready to mature. That doesn't mean they will leave. It just means that they're ready for that next movement in their career or in their life. I'm gonna continue to shuffle this deck a little bit because I feel like there is something else that needs to come out. So we're gonna go ahead and see, if there's anything else to be added here. Oh, sorry. Okay. So we have sun, paint the sun back into your sky, and we also have wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Yeah, somebody's got to be leaving. Somebody's got to be leaving. it's not a, how do I put it? It's a very wholesome leaving though. Like I don't know how to put this. Like, it's humble. I get a humbling energy from it. Like almost like somebody is in there, like, you know, genuinely like, thank you guys for your time, thank you for this opportunity, you know, I appreciate, I love you guys, I'm going, like, you know, that's that kind of energy that I'm getting off of it. They could all still stay, but like I said, somebody is kind of ready, they're matured enough, and they're like, yeah, I'm you know, ready to move on. Okay. By the way, this is an oracle reading. This whole reading is about to be an oracle reading. So far, all, you know, you can purchase this on Patreon. When you purchase your oracle reading, go ahead and just like message me on Patreon and tell me what day you're like, hey, I want my reading this week if you can, or next week. You know, you can schedule with me when you want your reading after your purchase. And you also get free access to all of my Patreon exclusive videos while you wait for your video to be recorded and sent to you. So you may want to check it out. Okay. I should have looked at the cards that were on the bottom. I believe it was Broken Heart and Angel of Balance. Those two actually may leave. Two may actually leave. Like the ones who were in talks with their contract. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yep. There may be some moving on. Or, yeah, there may be some moving on. So let's just straight up ask, will somebody be leaving MaMaMoo? Will anyone be leaving MaMaMoo? Magician in the Mirror in reverse. Too much. I'm gonna put this to the side. Let's get some more oracles, because I'm not sure what the Magician in the Mirror is trying to tell me right now. Okay, is Solar leaving or not? Because I wanted to mention by this Sun card, like, you know, painting the sun back in your life. I'm trying to figure out if painting the sun back in your life means Solar. I don't know if she's the one trying to figure out if she's staying or leaving. I really don't know. I'm trying to figure out if this means she's staying because it's painting it back into their life. I just know I saw two names that were considering staying, and I just can't remember who they are. So let me go ahead and read. Another reason why I bring up Solar is because the solar plexus came up. So now I'm definitely like, okay, well, who is it? Who's thinking about leaving? So I can be a little more specific. So hold on, y'all. Solar, okay, like I said, with this Solar, like I said, the paint the sun back in your life, so Solar is staying. Huyin and Hwasa are still discussing. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Because I was trying to figure it out. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, but it says paint it back into your life, so Solar has to be staying. Okay, heartache and loss. Yeah, somebody's leaving. Spiritual strength and awareness. In reverse. But you know what? There is a possibility it's not going to be Hwasa. We may be a little bit blindsided. It may be Wien. I don't know these ladies, by the way. I don't even want to try to get to know them, to be honest. I regret even searching them on my phone, but yeah. Definitely I'm definitely thinking somebody's about to leave. Okay. Let's go on past that and more of get into what's next for MaMaMoo. after this transition or change, right? What's next for them? What's next for MaMaMoo? What is next for MaMaMoo? Okay, so we're gonna be waiting. Let me get off this table a little bit. Okay. Waiting in the dark. So, are they not going to announce it immediately? Disruption, obstacles and challenges, financial and material changes. So, it doesn't look like MaMaMoo is going to be, honestly, as prosperous as they were before after this change. At least it's going to be really hard for them. Like there's going to be a few things that they're going to have to go through. Yeah, they're going to have to really tough it out. So we have disruption, obstacles and challenges, and financial and material changes. They're going to have to tough it out after whatever decision is made, especially if a member leaves. Yeah, okay, so now I'm getting this magic and the mirror in reverse. It's like they're going to try a lot of things, a lot of little techniques to sort of make this thing work, and it may just not. Not my lamp blowing. Yeah, I tried to fix that. So, okay, yeah. So I don't think, I think MaMaMoo's gonna struggle a bit. They're gonna struggle a good bit, actually. So let's go ahead and move on. That's funny. I was listening to the last segment. We do have the Three of Swords that fell out immediately out of my deck. I don't know who, y'all know I don't know this group like that. I don't mess with MaMaMoo. I, have never even heard a single song by them. Not a single one. So let me know, is Wien popular? Because if it's not Hwasa, I'm not confirming that's not Hwasa, because I'm pretty sure Hwasa is going to leave. She should, at least. But in case it's Wien, because I have a feeling it's going to be like how the cards have said, like everyone probably expecting it to be Hwasa, and then Wien actually is probably like the first or the only one who ends up like leaving. Is she popular? I'm asking because I want to know if she's gonna like try to go solo, or if she's just straight up done. Like, yeah, this I'm done with being in a group. But let's go ahead and just go ahead and see what the tarot says is sort of next for MaMaMoo. What's the next thing for MaMaMoo? What's going to happen in their career? So we have the card in the 5-cent tarot. There's an extra card. It kind of looked like the Wheel of Fortune. If this was the Wheel of Fortune, it is definitely in reverse. But this is called the Soul. And it is in reverse. We have the side for apathy, doubt, and mistrust. So, yeah, things are not really looking that good for them. It's not looking too good for either their company or the trust of the person that leaves. Even though the person that leaves, if it's not even both of them, is leaving with very humbly. At least I feel like it's a very humble, or it could be one of them who's very humble. I don't know about the other if they both leave. I wonder how many are leaving though. But let's go ahead and see what happens to MaMaMoo. What's the next biggest thing to happen for MaMaMoo? Yeah. Unless they actually, there's, although I want to say there's something, like, you know, there's somebody humble, I also feel like there's somebody may say some stuff about MaMaMoo. Like, there may be, like, something that comes up and be like, you know, one of them actually ends up talking a whole lot of shit about them. Like, one of the members, like, putting them on blast, like, actually, like, they were like this, or she was like this, or this member was like that. Like, I feel like there may be a little bit of gossips. I would say shade. I would say shade. Nope. Somebody's gonna say something. Somebody's gonna out something that they deliberately had kept private. So I don't know if this is going to come from the people who stayed or the people who left, but there's going to be shade thrown. There's going to be somebody thrown, or some people thrown under the bus. There's going to be some disrespect. There's going to be disrespect. There's going to be disrespect. Yeah. There's going to be disrespect. And there's going to be a reason for it, too. Two of these girls don't like each other much. Two of these girls were always competing. I want to know what two girls are always competing. Because it's two girls, so it may be one from the inside and one from the outside. It's two girls who were always competing. Two girls. Two of them were always competing. Uh-huh. Yeah. They're going to have to clean up their act, though. It's like they're going to start talking crap. Yep, they're judging it right. They're going to have to clean up their act, though, because as soon as they start talking all that mess and realize people catch on real quick. People catch on real quick. So as soon as people start catching on, like, oh, they are really dogging each other out, and that mess starts kind of popping up, they're going to have to be like, oh, I wasn't talking about her. This was a misunderstanding. You know, I was talking about this and third, or I was like really sad that they were really in a bad mood. It wasn't about her. It wasn't about this. So it's like there may be some shade thrown if somebody leaves, which I do think somebody will. And they're going to have to clean, like I said, they'll have to clean it up. Because if they don't, it'll get bad. But there is also something that they're going to work out. Like, honestly, if MaMaMoo just kind of powers through it, they'll be all right. It may take a little bit, but they should be fine. Unless they give up too soon, then it is what it is. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, Wheel of Fortune is at the end of the deck, and it's actually upright. So, I mean, if they hang in there, MaMaMoo should be perfectly fine. With losses will come drama. But it's gonna be like a little match that doesn't end up lighting a flame. Like, you know, there may be a little bit of drama. Everyone's kind of gonna get to a point where they're expecting there to be, you know, some tea or whatever, and then it goes flat and then nobody cares. And then everybody kind of moves on with their life. But yeah, that's what I have for MaMaMoo, guys. I should have really asked y'all for questions. If you do have questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll probably do a part 2 or an update reading on MaMaMoo, especially after the contracts have been decided. So if you want that, if you have questions about that, or if you want to ask questions, especially, like I said, if somebody leaves and you want questions on that person, please leave them in the comment section below. Do not forget to do do that. Yeah, and I hope to see you guys next time again in the den. I love you all so much, cubs. Make sure you follow me. I forgot to plug. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Tumblr if you want to ask me anonymous questions. Twitter if you want to be a part of polls and votes and vote for what videos you want to see. Check out my Patreon exclusive videos, and that's also where you can purchase some readings from me. All that information, you know, y'all got it. All right, I also made an Instagram, so check that out too. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.